Alright, we're here in Disneyland looking at some new Fantastic Four merch, and this is a test for audio, see if it works. Welcome to the Disneyland vlog. In today's video, we're going to be looking at different merchandise and seeing things around the park. So, in today's video, we're starting off with, we started with Fantastic Four, but there is the Tomorrowland jersey, the baseball jersey, I should say, and that was, I believe, $64.99. And here we have the marching band stuff, which unfortunately I lost the audio because I forgot to turn the mic on. Uh, so we would have had some really cool clips of the marching band with music because they did an awesome job. They had like a musical battle between like two of the instruments, and I thought that was great. It was a really fantastic experience to go watch that, and they had a really good time like pumping up the crowd. Like it was awesome. And I don't know. I've never at Disney filmed any of the stuff for like the street performers before, and I gotta say they they were awesome. And now I want to include more stuff of like the street performers, like the marching band, and all different things, because I was very surprised, and it was awesome to see how well they were with like getting the crowd pumped up about this. They did play a song from the Princess and the Frog, for sure. I remember, and I want to say they played a song from Toy Story. But honestly, it was a really good time. Me and my dad were out there at Disneyland, and if you're hearing that correctly, yes, I did say while I was out there because since the audio isn't working, I'm recording this part of the audio at home. Uh, but me and my dad went out there. The last video was for the Funko shop in Hollywood, which was really awesome. Great experience. I highly recommend it. Now, with this, I had a great time. I will say, merchandise wise, with like the Halloween stuff, or actually, no, I think it was just Halloween stuff because I was really looking forward to the Halloween stuff, and they didn't have a lot of the sizes and the shirts that I wanted. So I was very surprised at that. But I was only there for the day, so I could have missed like a restock day or something. But I'm sure I'll find some Disney shirts for Disneyland, California Adventure, even Disney World, just in general for Halloween because they make awesome merch for Halloween. So I'm glad it is selling. Unfortunately, I didn't get to be able to pick up a lot of the Disney merch for that. But there will be a video on September 3rd of the Disney collectibles that I did pick up while I was here at the park. So I thought it'd be pretty cool to include that in this. And I did get the magic key for Disneyland. So you'll see clips of me at different keyhole sections. I'll have to turn the music off for that because of how the music is and stuff like that. But honestly, it was a great trip overall. Great time at the theme park. The keys took up a lot of time. I will say that. Uh, the one key that I will say took the longest to find, or not the key, but the keyhole that we had to find was in Fantasyland because I tried looking it up just to see where it is, and they said it was by the Renaissance Fair. I was like, oh, okay. And I saw a gift shop that said, you know, the Renaissance Fair. So I was like, oh, maybe it's around there because that would make sense if it was around the gift shop. No, it's actually by the front of the castle. Uh, if you're looking at the castle, like coming up to the park, it's going to be on the left hand side. But if you exit the castle, it's going to be on the right hand side. So that's a little tip for everybody. And there's going to be some tips with the key in this video. I know we didn't get there yet, but just letting people know ahead of time that with the keys, that make sure one, they're powered on. Two, that you actually push the button for the light to come on before you put the key in the keyhole. Because we learned that the hard way, me and my dad. uh, we like it. We were wondering why it wasn't unlocking, like the symbols. So you have to push the button on the bottom of like the back of the handle first to make sure that it lights up. And when you do that, and you put it in the keyhole, then it should register that you have it. Now, a little bit of a story time. So we got through every single keyhole in the whole day. So that was awesome. And you're gonna see me unbox uh well, technically unbox the pin that's in the back of the key, which is a really cool feature. Uh but we had a little bit of an error with the whole thing. There's some Fantastic Four stuff going through Tomorrowland, which I thought that was great. There'll be photos at the end of this, and I'll be cutting the audio from all the different keyholes and stuff. But we got through every single keyhole, and we're like, okay, we're gonna head to the front of the park. We're gonna go to the Mickey Topiary and get that one done. Well, unfortunately, and I don't know how this happened. I I don't know how, but my dad turned off the key on accident. I don't know how he did it. And we had to go back to one of them by the entrance to Galaxy's Edge. So we had to backtrack a little bit, but it was still fun going through and then going to collect the different keyholes. I would say it's a really good time. The key is, I think, 60. So it's, I believe, yeah, 60 a person. Well, technically it's $60 a key, but multiple people can use the key. Me and my dad both got a key, and we picked up one for one of our friends, so I hope they enjoy it. Uh, but some of the keyholes had like special effects and things like that, and it was really cool. Oh, there's a duck. Hi, duck. But yeah, that was the story time with the keys. There's Bayou Country. I did film, or not film, but I did take pictures of some of the ride stuff that's later on down the road. Uh, and Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I don't know why I
All
messed
right,
that
looks
up.
like the Nightmare Before Christmas is going to be coming after August 22nd, so that's going to be pretty cool.
Sorry for the interruption of the audio recording at home. There was some audio that I could use talking about the Nightmare Before Christmas uh, redesign uh, with the Haunted Mansion, which I thought was really cool. I will say with the keyholes with Aladdin, if you're trying to film it or take pictures, it's kind of hard to tell if someone is around taking pictures or photos. Because when me and my dad were going through unlocking the stuff, people kept walking by, but they didn't realize that people were filming and stuff like that. And people actually asked us about the keys, and I said it was actually really worth it. It was a really good time to walk around the park, to go uh, and use the keys around the different sections. And it actually got me to spend more time in different sections of the park than I normally would, and I'm very happy to do that. And that's really cool that we got to do that. So here is the topiary at the front of the park. There will be some photos here at the end of different collectibles, different photo ops that I did, and I had to edit some stuff together uh, from the photos because apparently they were set to live. So like the pictures would move and stuff like that, and I didn't want that, so I had to readjust some of the photos before editing this. So now they are back to normal, which I don't know why it got set to live, but still pretty cool. Here's the Spider-Man attraction. Now I didn't have audio recording for this, but I just really like this ride, the Spider-Man Web Slingers, or what is it, Web Slingers or Web Shooters? I can't remember, but this ride is fantastic. And I'll probably put text down here below so that way everybody can see what the ride name is. So in case I messed it up, it should be here. Oh, there's Tom Holland. Again, fun ride. Highly recommend it. And it was only like a 25-minute wait while we were in here. And here's some of the merchandise. We got like movies pretty cool. I got some Spider-Man stuff, like the web shooters. You could actually pick up like as a replica. Then you got like the movie stuff. So you got Spider-Man, Vulture, the black and gold suit, Mysterio, Doc Ock, the brand new Day suit, and Green Goblin, which is pretty awesome. They had a giant Iron Man in one of the shops. There's from Disneyland the Walt and Mickey, and here are some fireworks to celebrate. And here is the display for the Magic Key, which is really cool. And they tell you all the different locations for it, but there is the price, $59.99. And there's the California Adventure Oogie Boogie sign, which is always cool seeing that. And they had this big 70th anniversary display like outside, which is really cool. And hopefully I get it back out there to go to Disneyland and Disney's California Adventure again, because I had a really good time. So did my dad, and I hope to see more theme park videos on the channel later down the road. But thanks everybody for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It is always appreciated. And please enjoy some more fireworks and some pictures that I took. Please enjoy some more fireworks and some pictures that I took while I was at Disneyland and Disney's California Adventure. Thanks again for watching.